Okay, are you ready to maintain and build glute strength? This little workout is suitable for those during pregnancy and afterwards. During pregnancy, we lose glute strength, and afterwards we want to rebuild it to help protect our back and just get us feeling strong again. So we are going to come down to the side into a side lying position. The first exercise we have are what's known as clams. We want to make sure that the knees are roughly just less than 90 degrees with the feet sort of making a line. We've got shoulders, we've got bum, and then our feet are going to be down there. If you are pregnant and have hip issues and hip pain, place a pillow in between. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep those heels together. We're going to have the hips stacked over, and we're just going to open up those knees and drop it back down. Let's go. The timer has started. Think about breathing out. Hug the belly in. Hold it there for a second. Breathe in just to relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now, try and keep these hips where they are. It really does not matter how wide or how little these knees come apart. Everyone has their own angles that work best for them. For me, I don't have a lot of rotation with my hips. You might have more, you might have less. You need to work with you. Okay, we're coming to the end. We've got a little 30-second rest. We want to make sure that our bum is in a good position to be able to carry on. Now for these ones, we are going to reverse this, and the knees are now going to stay together. And that leg or the foot is just going to lift up and down. Everything else stays the same. Hips stay where they are, and we're going to focus on that breathing again, breathing out, breathing in. Let's go, 45 seconds. Breathe out, hug the belly in. Breathe in to release. Now, as you release, think about relaxing through the belly. Try and get the breathing and that core engagement and relaxation with the different elements of this exercise. So again, you don't ever want to push things. You don't ever want to feel like you are pushing in a way that's more than your body can handle. What we are going to do is, as we come down, hold this here just for a second, feel that engagement, and then relax. Last one, and take it down. Have a little shake off, have a little bit of a wriggle. If you want to, you can make a fist and just bosh your bottom to relax those muscles. Okay, so next exercise that we have, make sure we're nice and stable. You can also drop the head down too if you like. We are going to take it into a clam. We are going to place those knees together, and then we're going to lift that heel up. Are you ready? Do you see what I did there? Let's go. So the knee's going to come up. Hold it there for a second. The knee comes down. The foot comes off. The foot comes down. So we're now doing both of those in one move. Same thing applies with the breathing. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Nice and slow is the name of the game. We want to try and keep everything controlled. So here we're working through external and internal rotation through these hips. We're building up that glute strength. Good stuff. And just relax. For this exercise, we are going to push that heel away from us, pull the toes in. And I want you to see how that foot is coming out roughly at hip height. So it's not coming down towards the ground, but this is going to be its start position. You're going to have the hand on the ground in front of you. Breathe out to take the foot up, roughly a foot in the air, and back down. So it's nice and measured. Let's go. Push through the heel, take it up. Breathe in, take it back down. Try and slow things down. Really think about breathing out and hugging everything in. That's going to give you lots of stability. And making sure you're pushing through the heel, pulling that toe up. And making sure that we finish roughly with the foot at hip height and not coming down any lower. We've only got a couple more seconds to go. 2 and 1. Relax, relax, relax. Have a little bit of a wriggle. Sometimes it can help from this position to hold just underneath the knee and pull that knee in towards you. If your hips are feeling okay, you can also drop that knee down, and that can give a little bit of a stretch through the bum cheek as well. But with all of these, work within your own limits, and if it hurts, don't do it. Last exercise, push through the heel, place the hand down. That foot is going to lift up, so it's in the same direction as the front of the leg, front of the thigh for that bottom leg. Good. So again, this is going to be slightly harder, so your core has to work slightly harder because there's more movement going round the side, so your body needs to be even more stable. So you can place the hand down on the ground, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Really focus on that breath out and see how it helps stabilize your body. We've got the last one. And take it back down. Well done. Give the legs a little bit of a shake out because we are now going to go and repeat that on the other side. So let's get into position, same as before, but on the other side, just do a quick check that we've got the head, hips and the feet in a line and those knees are bent. We're going to place the hand in front and we're just taking it into our basic clam. So the knees are going to open and close. Breathing out as we take that knee off. Breathing in as that knee comes back down. The heels are going to remain touching. Don't forget, if you feel like you're getting a little bit of a pain through the hips, so PGP or SGP, the pelvic girdle pain, or the symphysis pubis disorder, then you might want to place a yoga block or a pillow in between those knees, just so that your hips stay more in a neutral position and then not coming down into an angle that may cause pain. Take your 30-second break. Right, so here, those knees are going to stay together. We're going to do a check to make sure that those hips are stacked over one another and we're not leaning forwards and we're not leaning backwards. If you want to, you can place the head down onto the arm or get yourself a little cushion as well. Okay, so here we're going to take this into internal rotation. So that's the foot that's now going to move. And it's going to come up and back down again. Breathing out. Hold it there for a second. Breathing in. So try and do all these movements with control. And I want you to really feel the muscles that are working. There is evidence to suggest that the more you can feel the muscles that are working, the more they will actually work. So if you're focusing on what you're doing, I know it's hard, then you'll actually get more out of this workout. 3, 2, and 1. Let's just relax. Right, we're going to combine these now. So keeping those hips still, that knee is going to lift up, the knee is going to drop down, and we're then going to take that foot off the ground. When you do this, again, make sure that the breathing is nice and steady. Try not to hold your breath and keep those hips where they are. Let's go. If you need extra stability, you can place the hand on the ground in front of you. See how this feels. Do this in a way that feels good for you. I can't work out what feels better. I think hands on the hips. Okay. Make sure you're breathing and hold this for a second for each of these exercises. That's it. We are almost done. Good stuff. So we've got 2 more exercises to go. We're going to press that heel away from us, creating a nice strong leg, making sure that this is hovering off the ground, roughly hip height. You want the toes to be facing forwards. There's not going to be any dropping that toe down or dropping that toe up. Hips are going to be stacked over one another. You're going to breathe out. Nice strong movement. Take the foot higher up off the ground. Drop it back down again. So try and imagine some points in the air that you are aiming for and try to get them up there and back down with as little kind of like wobble as you can. So breathing out can really help create that sense of stability. Good stuff. We have got 15 seconds left. You should be feeling this through these bum muscles. So we're working on the side bum muscles. You have got 3 bum muscles and we want to make sure we're kind of hitting them all. Good. And relax those legs. Take a well-deserved break. We're coming on to our last exercise. For this one, this is going to challenge our core as well as our glutes. You're going to push the foot away. So push the heel down, turn the toe up, and this time you want to draw that foot up so it's roughly in line with the front of the thigh of that bottom leg. Breathing out as it comes up, breathing in as it comes backwards. A common mistake here is to arch through the back. So sometimes we round as it comes forwards, and then as we take it away, if we take it past the bum, often we tend to round through the back. What we're looking to do is to keep everything as steady and still as possible and just move the leg. So the more you push that heel away and turn the toe up, the more you're going to feel this working through the body. You have less than 10 seconds left. So make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're doing everything with control and just relax. Have a little bit of a wriggle. You can make a little bit of a fist and just bosh your bottom to help relax through those muscles. But well done.